Hey yo, so what I think of the best two debates? Really good. Who came out on top? Gabbard, obviously. She crushed Kamala Harris. I feel like she didn't go far enough though. She didn't bring up Steve Mnuchin. Oh man, you brought that up. That would have been boom. You would have really, really just decapitated her. But she's injured. Kamala's injured. Her record's exposed. But you need to open about. You should have mentioned Steven Mnuchin when you had the chance. You were really close. You were probably like at least 70%. You know, I know you got her good, but you needed to mention Steve Mnuchin. You should have just ended it. You know, you just forgot. I don't know. But when she said, also, she's like, oh, well, I don't just give fancy speeches. You know, it's like, well, Senator, I didn't just do fancy speeches. You gave fancy speeches. You're a career speech giver. You should have mentioned something like that. You know, you could have, bam, come at her. Hit her hard again. That's another. That's why I'm saying you were like at least 70. I can give you 80. But damn, you missed those 2 points. Two possible points. Who else? Warren, Bernie. It's like I wrote the damn bill, Ryan. And you don't have to yell. Come on, man. Come on. So Bernie crushing it. Warren wisping her hands. They weren't attacking each other, which I'm happy about. As long as the progressive ideas get pushed, that's a good strategy. I don't know if they had any coordination on that. Marianne Williamson and Andrew Yang still doing great. Keep it up. As long as they're getting more and more support, all these progressive ideas. That's my take, basically. I didn't really try to watch it while I was in China. I was just using this break just to get away from uploading. Even though I watched a lot of videos on YouTube and stuff, I didn't want to do any work. I just wanted a break from all that. I needed that. I feel refreshed mentally. So I'm just ready to crush it this semester. So that's where I'm at, guys. That's where I take on the debates. Who I think came up, who made the most gains in it? Gabbard. Who do you think I got? And Bernie, Marianne, Andrew Yang, Warren for sure. Who got hurt? Ryan, Delaney. Klobuchar is going down. Gillibrand, she kind of made a cool Clorox comment. I'm like, well, come on now. What else? Oh, Cory Booker v. Biden. I mean, they're both horrible. Like, you know, Booker's like, yeah, I had a better record, but Booker, your vote against the pharmaceutical industry. I mean, against Bernie's bill for the Canada import bill. Even though they're made in America, sold in Canada, they had to be reshipped back. It would have been cheaper. You voted against that because you take money from pharmaceutical industries. But okay, that's gonna be brought up. Biden didn't want to mention that because he would have done the same thing. He takes money from big creditors and big banks too. He even said I was willing to prostitute myself. You know, you can play that on loop. I'm just saying, man, that you can't write this shit up, but they don't mention it. De Blasio mentioned war with Iran. Governor Inslee's green proposal, really liking that. But he was you gotta be pro healthcare, man. I'm sorry, you gotta be universal healthcare. That's one of my lines in the sand. I don't have time to negotiate that. I really don't. And student debt forgiveness. I'm sorry, and a pro-left anti-intervention. That's what I'm saying, man. I don't got time for this. Now, a lot of these candidates, a few of them have that, what I want. And the other ones, the other establishment have one of those, at least. If any, or close to one of them, at least. If not having one at all. But out of the way, man. That was just my few little bit of rant on that. I saw in a Democracy Now! Video with Cornel West versus another a Kamala Harris supporter. The Kamala Harris supporter was asked by Cornel West, how do you feel about Steve Mnuchin? And the supporter said, oh, I had no idea about that. And Cornel was like, oh, okay. See, once the record gets exposed, it gets exposed. You need to expose that, Congresswoman Gabbard. Also, I'm a huge supporter, huge fan. Thank you. I wish you all the best. And another advice, you need to start announcing your cabinet. It's not a joke. Announce your cabinet. Iowa is just around the corner. I need you to announce your cabinet. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. I need you to start announcing judges. Come on. Come on, Congresswoman Gabbard. I need you to be in this for the long haul. I need you to be in this for the long haul. Listen to me, please, 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 please. Announce your cabinet. Who's going to be your VP? Who's going to be your Secretary of State? Who's going to be your Supreme Court judge nominees? You need to do this. Come on. You know, it's down to the wire. I'm getting excited, man. You see me snapping? And, same thing with Bernie Sanders. You know, I need you to start announcing it. I can see if I'm Bernie Sanders, man, Tulsi Gabbard, my VP. She's got the foreign policy experience. I'm sorry. And if, or Secretary of State, at least. If I'm Tulsi Gabbard, Bernie Sanders my VP. Secretary of State. Ooh. Who has a good foreign policy that I enjoy?